Hey there, food fanatics! Welcome back to another exciting episode of Flavor Town, where we take your taste buds on a journey they won't forget. Today, we're in the Flavor Town kitchen, ready to embark on a culinary adventure that's bolder than a bacon-wrapped jalapeno popper. We're talking about a dish that has sparked debates and divided food lovers everywhere. That's right, folks. We're diving headfirst into the delicious and divisive world of carbonara. This classic Italian dish has been reimagined and reinvented countless times. But today, we're putting our own Flavor Town twist on it. But hold on to your hats, folks, because this ain't your grandma's pasta dish. We're taking carbonara to a whole new level with bold flavors and unexpected ingredients. We're talking about a carbonara recipe so controversial, it's got the internet in a twist. From traditionalists to modernists, everyone has an opinion on what makes the perfect carbonara. Get ready for a wild ride, because things are about to get cheesy, creamy, and maybe a little crazy. We're going to show you how to make a carbonara that's rich, indulgent, and absolutely unforgettable. So, are you ready to rock and roll with some serious flavor? Grab your aprons, fire up those stoves, and let's do this. It's time to create a carbonara masterpiece that will leave everyone talking. Now, before we fire up the stovetop, let's address the elephant in the room. The controversy surrounding this carbonara recipe. See, traditionalists, they'll tell you that carbonara is a sacred art form, passed down through generations of Italian grandmothers. They'll preach about the holy trinity of ingredients: guanciale, pecorino romano cheese, and eggs. No cream, no milk, no funny business. But the recipe we're tackling today? It's throwing a wrench in the gears, folks. It's breaking all the rules with some unexpected twists and turns. We're talking ingredients that'll make your nonna raise an eyebrow and shake her head. All right, culinary rebels, let's gather our weapons of flavor construction. Today, we're diving into the deliciously divisive world of carbonara. This isn't just any pasta dish. It's a battleground of culinary opinions. So, gear up and get ready to create some culinary chaos. Here's what you'll need to conquer this controversial carbonara: the ingredients that will make or break our dish. Each one plays a crucial role in this flavor-packed adventure. Spaghetti, the backbone of our pasta masterpiece. This isn't just any pasta, it's the canvas upon which we'll paint our culinary creation. Make sure it's cooked to al dente perfection. Bacon or pancetta, because every good controversy needs a little porky goodness. The crispy, salty bite of bacon or pancetta adds a depth of flavor that's simply irresistible. Heavy cream, the wild card that's got the purists riled up. Some say it doesn't belong, but we're here to push boundaries and create something uniquely delicious. Eggs, the golden key to a luscious, creamy sauce. These little gems will transform our dish into a silky, smooth delight. Make sure they're fresh and at room temperature. Parmesan cheese. We're adding a touch of sharpness to balance out the richness. Grate it fresh for the best flavor and texture. Garlic, because everything's better with a little garlic love. This aromatic ingredient will elevate our carbonara to new heights. Black pepper, lots of it. We're talking flavor explosions with every bite. Freshly ground black pepper adds a spicy kick that complements the creamy sauce perfectly. Salt, to taste, my friends. It's the simplest ingredient, but it brings all the flavors together. Don't be shy, but also don't overdo it. Now, some folks might scoff at the inclusion of heavy cream, but trust me, it's gonna add a level of richness and decadence that'll have you licking the plate clean. This is where we take a classic and make it our own, creating a dish that's both comforting and indulgent. So let's get cooking and make some magic happen in the kitchen. Untzes! All right, Flavor Town fam, it's time to crank up the heat and get ready for a culinary adventure like no other. We're diving into the world of carbonara, but not just any carbonara. This is a carbonara rebellion in your kitchen. Follow these steps and you'll be on your way to carbonara glory. First things first, let's talk pasta. Cook that spaghetti al dente according to the package directions. This is crucial because we want it to have that perfect bite. We want it firm to the bite, not a soggy mess. While the pasta's doing its thing, let's get that bacon or pancetta nice and crispy. This is where the flavor really starts to build. We're talking golden brown perfection. The crispy bits will add a delightful crunch to our dish. Now, here comes the controversial part. In a separate bowl, whisk together those eggs. Heavy cream, Parmesan cheese, minced garlic, and a generous amount of black pepper. Some purists might argue about the cream, but trust me, it adds a richness that's hard to beat. This, my friends, is where the magic happens. Once the pasta's cooked, drain it, but save some of that precious pasta water. This starchy water is liquid gold for our sauce. We're gonna use it to create a silky smooth sauce. Now, here's where things get real interesting. Add the cooked pasta to the pan with the bacon or pancetta. The combination of flavors is about to blow your mind. Pour in that creamy egg mixture and toss it all together like there's no tomorrow. The key here is to keep everything moving so the eggs don't scramble. The heat from the pasta will gently cook the eggs, creating a luscious, velvety sauce. This is the moment where everything comes together in perfect harmony. If it's too thick, add a splash of that reserved pasta water. This will help you achieve that perfect, creamy consistency. And there you have it, folks. A carbonara that's rich, creamy, and absolutely rebellious. Enjoy. Section 5. The moment of truth. First bite. Big reactions. All right, folks, the moment of truth has arrived. After all that anticipation, all that debate, it's time to finally dig into this controversial carbonara and see what all the fuss is about. Oh man, that's a flavor explosion. The creaminess, the saltiness, the perfectly cooked pasta, it's all there. Section 6. Flavor Town or Flavor Fail. Dissecting the carbonara controversy. Now, I know what you're thinking. Guy, is this carbonara heresy? Is it a culinary abomination? Well, let's break it down. The heavy cream, it definitely adds a richness and a velvety texture that you won't find in a traditional carbonara. Some might call it sacrilege, but I gotta say, it's pretty darn delicious. The bacon or pancetta, it brings that smoky, salty punch that pairs perfectly with the creamy sauce. And the Parmesan cheese, it adds a nice sharpness that cuts through the richness. Section 7. Would I feed this to the mayor of Flavortown? The final verdict. So, the million-dollar question. Would I serve this controversial carbonara to the mayor of Flavortown himself? You bet your sweet spatula I would. It's creamy, it's cheesy, it's got that smoky bacon goodness, and it's packed with flavor. Sure, it might not be 100% traditional, but hey, sometimes you gotta break the rules to create something truly delicious. Section 8. Keeping it real in Flavortown. Until next time. Well, there you have it, Flavortown fam. We took on the controversial Carbonara challenge, and I gotta say, it was a wild ride. Remember, cooking is all about having fun, experimenting, and creating something delicious. Don't be afraid to try new things, even if they ruffle a few feathers. Until next time, keep on cooking, keep on exploring, and keep on living it up in Flavortown.